All right, America. As I told y'all, the debates are raging about where Steph Curry lands all time. But I also told y'all that I'm coming for my check. And FS1's Chris Broussard, he got a lot of my money. I want that man's microphone muted. I want his video cable snatched out. I want his contract torn up. The man has lost his damn mind, America. Okay? If you didn't see the segment on First Things First, the show he does with Nick Wright, this man dropped his top 10 list. He got the first one right with Michael Jeffrey Jordan. At 2, he got Brum. At 3, he got Kareem. At 4, he got Magic. At 5, he got Tim Duncan. At 6, he got Kobe. 7, he got Larry Bird. At 8, he got Stephen Curry. At 9, he got Shaquille O'Neal. At 10, he got Bill Russell. And he excludes Wilt Chamberlain from his top 10 all-time list. I'm going to try to do something. I'm going to drink some water real quick and try to get my blood pressure back down. I'm going to throw it to my brothers for their thoughts on this man having Wardell Stephen Curry, who's amazing.
He's amazing.
What are y'all thoughts of him having Wardell over the likes of Shaq, Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Hakeem Olajuwon, all these guys? Jojo, I'll start with you.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of want to put him in the top 10.
See, now you can take out Chris Broussard's name and put Joe's name right there.
Yeah, I kind of do.
JoJo.
I wouldn't put him over Bill.
I got to make it in question for him then. I got to say, has he lost his mind? Because obviously somebody might not think he lost it.
Yeah, now you got to change it out. Now you got to change
it. Because this one over here.
You got to change the super in real time, man.
Has he? I'm watching
water.
I look at the stats, and then I look at rings, and then I look at the person's value on the team, right? I know y'all probably really finna get at me when I say this.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Y'all like being inflammatory on this show.
Y'all want to put them.
Y'all have a freedom about y'all that y'all like.
Ready?
Here we go.
I about want to put them over.
Put them over who?
Larry Joe Bird.
That make more sense than having them over Shaq and Wilt.
No. I agree with that. He shouldn't be over. He shouldn't be over them. That's why I said I want to put him at 10. You know.
That he disgusted with that.
Yeah, because this show is supposed to be about equality, man. The man down below me rips me when I don't say Luka is the best player in the world, and now we over here just straight clowning Larry Bird.
I didn't say Luka was the best in the world. I said Luka was
Larry Bird. All of a sudden now we just trash. We just pulling down the Larry Bird statue. Y'all gonna let JoJo hop on this show and just say we're gonna put Stephen Curry over Larry Bird, like Larry Bird didn't win 3 MVPs in a row.
He did. That is phenomenal.
It's better than phenomenal.
I'm sitting here and I'm looking.
Larry Bird was all NBA 10 seasons out of 11.
I understand that my statement may be a little rocky, but I got Kyrie Irving balance on it. I'm still okay. I'm still okay. But I'm gonna say this is what I am gonna say. I know Wilt numbers are ridiculous, unheard of.
Would you be blasphemous in here?
Unheard of.
See, now you about to get him upset. You got me upset. Now you about to get him upset.
But I don't see a problem with Steph in front of Wilt.
Have you lost your mind, sir? It's been that long you've been on here. You just want to come on here and show out.
No, what? How many championships Wilt got?
What, 2, I think.
2. Those ridiculous numbers, and let's just be real. His only comp was who? Bill Russell?
Well,
And you only got 2.
Bill had everybody with him. He had like 11 Hall of Famers with him.
Well, look, you can't knock a man for having his blessings now.
Yes, you can. When we're doing this list, we can.
I'm just saying, if you compare what Wilt has accomplished to what Steph has accomplished, I don't see the problem with him having him over Wilt. He shouldn't be over Russell. You know what? Let me not dance.
Why y'all dancing? Just say what you want to say.
Put him in the top 10. He's number 10. I'm gonna put him at 10.
So who?
You know what? I'm not gonna put him at 10. I'm gonna put him at 9. Shaq will be at 10.
So who's been in there traditionally that you kicking out?
I don't see nothing wrong with his list. It's just the order that's wrong.
I can't live my
life. So
like
Wilt Chamberlain is not a top 10 player in your estimation either?
Sorry, he just got kicked out. He gonna be okay though. He good at 11.
He eyed at 11, huh, Joe?
Yeah, no problem. 11. Ain't nothing wrong with being. It's top 10 that much different than top 11? He okay. He all right. And I looked at his stats. Stats are ridiculous. Averaging 50 and 40 and all that. But you got two chips, man. You got to have more than that. You got to have more than
that. He's not frozen, America. That's just his disposition right now. Yeah.
You motherfucking right.
That's just his disposition.
I have never heard something so shocking on these microphones from not on this show. That might be the most shocking take ever in the history of our show. This is episode 109. I don't think we've had a take more shocking than this. He come back.
What?
Go ahead, Caesar. I don't want to talk to you no more tonight.
Got a whole show to do, man. I'm still trying to get over the Bird. Y'all don't understand, man. And listen, I didn't watch Larry Bird play in real time. I've only seen highlights and partial footage and a few full game footage from what I've been able to catch on NBA TV, ESPN Classic, and now YouTube. So thank you very much for YouTube. There's no list of top 10 that should not include Larry Bird. Period. If there's a list,
are you going at Chris or me?
I'm just talking now. If there is a list out there that doesn't have Larry Bird, burn it. Like KG told Craig Sager, burn it.
He kept Larry and kicked out Wilt.
So going back to what Charles had said, if we talking about Magic. Listen, I understand we are in the moment of Steph Curry. Steph Curry has to jump over a lot of people to get into the top 10. I'm just going to tell you who's not in my top 10, and these are guys that he has to jump over to get into the top 10. We're not going to act like Karl Malone didn't play basketball. We're just not going to act like he didn't. I know he didn't win the championship, but we're not going to act like year after year this man was a top 3 scorer, top 5 all-time scoring, one of the best power forwards ever behind Tim Duncan. So we're just not going to do that. For an entire career, this man was only second to Michael Jordan in scoring. That's how we did this dance forever. Now we don't want to mention him. That's who Steph Curry has to jump in front of. Hakeem Olajuwon played basketball. He played it. Do y'all not remember Hakeem Olajuwon, the all-time leader in blocks today? He also would be in the top 3 in steals every season. A center. Also, he's a MVP, a champion, all NBA. There was a window where he was better than Shaq. I'll say that again, America. There was a window in time where they both played at the same time, and Hakeem Olajuwon was better than him. So Steph Curry has a jump in front of him too. Because this is a line I'm giving y'all. Like he has a jump in front of that line. MJ, LeBron, we got it. Kareem, we got it. Magic, we got it. Bird, we got it. Kobe, we got it. Tim Duncan, we got it. Bill Russell, we got it. So what does that tell y'all? We got spots left, but you have to add Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain has to be there because this guy, Bill Russell, that has all of these rings, there was a guy, and people will say that Bill Russell is the greatest defender, greatest mind basketball has ever seen. Wilt Chamberlain will give that man 40. There was no answer for him. Zero answer for Wilt Chamberlain. So if you know Shaq, so Shaq is our Wilt Chamberlain. If you've seen Shaq play in his prime, add a little bit more juice to that. That's Wilt Chamberlain. So I can't put Steph Curry in front of Wilt Chamberlain. Steph's great. Steph's an all-time great. And if Steph does more, we may be able to revisit this conversation. And he may be replacing somebody on that list. It very well could be Wilt Chamberlain. But he can't replace him right now, man.
Would he replace Chamberlain first or Bird for you?
Hey, man, would you?
I'm just asking a question.
Why is it that the man who tells me that Luka Doncic?
I never said Luka was better than Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Okay, but you making the case that he's two then, right?
No, I said that he was better than Steph the last 2 years.
This man is diet Larry Bird, and we just acting like Larry Bird didn't do nothing.
I didn't say that. I ain't say that.
All I'm doing is giving accounts, y'all.
Okay, I was just saying, but Wilt is better than Larry Bird, though. Why you doing that? Wilt, okay, Larry got three MVP. He got that. Wilt got MVP too.
I'm just not gonna let y'all do. I'm not going to let y'all do.
Larry Wilt got 4 MVP.
And I'm not just talking to y'all in particular. I'm talking about America because we've been doing this a lot. I've been hearing these lists. I've been seeing these things, and everybody wants to slide Larry out because Larry couldn't have been there. Now he couldn't jump. Larry Bird is 6'9", maybe even 6'10". I've never stood next to the brother. I've never seen. I've seen him standing pictures next to Mike and Magic, and he's taller than both of them.
Right.
Larry Bird in the 80s, if you didn't say it was Magic that was the best player, in the early 80s at least, if you didn't say Magic, you said it was Larry Bird that was the best player in the world.
He the man.
Would go out, his teammate would score 40, and he'd go out and score 42. His teammate would score 50, he'd go out and score 54, just to prove a point. That's Larry Bird.
But he ain't better than Wilt Chamberlain, Caesar. He ain't better with... Look, I'm saying you might be able to slide somebody else out and keep Larry in. That's what I'm going with it.
No. There can be somebody else we can slip out.
Steph is not in there. Bring Wilt in. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Listen. I agree with that part. Wilt Chamberlain should be in the top 10, no doubt.
Because Absolutely. Ain't nobody's.
And if Steph's coming in, I'm just saying I'm not letting him take Bird first. Somebody else got to come off first. But I don't know who. Man, the top 10 is hallowed ground.
Okay, all right, let's do it off limits.
Okay.
So this is written in ink. Whoever we say, who's written in ink?
It's written in stone.
Sharpie,
you gotta tear it up.
Chisel it? Okay.
Yeah, that means you gotta break it up.
Because you would think some of these folks are undoubted, but Twitter is a place. Okay.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan is not coming off the list ever.
But I've been hearing people come for him.
LeBron James is not coming off the list ever. Kareem is not. America, especially people younger than us. Go do your homework on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, please.
All right, the elephant in the room.
Okay.
The elephant in the room for all time. The elephant in the room for contemporaries is KD.
Yep.
The elephant in the room for all time is Irvin Magic Johnson.
Chris Mannix says that Stephen Curry is the greatest point guard of all time. which means that Magic Johnson is not the greatest point guard of all time. I disagree. Magic Johnson, to me, is still the greatest point guard of all time. He's not coming off that list right now.
Right, watch me be.
Now, see, now here we go. Hey, by the way, America, you heard T and I say his new nickname is Demolition Man. That's why I made it a point to say we're putting it in stone because only a demolition man would break up stone. Go ahead.
Y'all just saw me chisel Larry Brown into that stone in the previous segment. Nobody give me credit for that.
Only a demolition man would tear up stone. Now,
I'm just gonna ask a question. Can I ask a question?
It's your show, man. Ask questions, baby.
All right. What notable Magic game can you give me other than the rookie season game when Kareem out? Give me the Magic game. Like with Mike, you got the 63 versus the Celtics. You got the Cavalier. You got 2 Cavalier games with the game winner, stuff like that. You got the change in the hands game where he made like 14 straight shots. You got the game where he hit like 30 in the first half against the Blazers. You got the flu game. You got the game 6, 9-8. You got all these numerous games. What game, what other performance can you be like, ooh, a virtuoso from Magic that these folks have told us about?
Virtuoso seasons. I don't know about games. Virtuoso seasons. All time.
I'm asking. I'm proposing the question.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I know what you want to do. You came in with the mindset. No, you the demolition man, so it's fine. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
If I want to throw out a game, the baby hook game winner against the Celtics. Yeah, I can't remember what year that was. 85, 86.
Was that just a good shot, or did he have a good game? I haven't watched that game.
I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I don't know. I know this. I know either him or John Stockton was leading the league in assists every year. I know before Westbrook, this man was the walking triple-double.
Okay, so why John Stockton ain't considered for the top 10?
Because John Stockton didn't lead teams to championships. He got them there, but he didn't lead them through.
Can we say that's because he didn't play with somebody who's on the list ahead of him?
Whoa, wait.
No, I'm talking about on the top 10 list.
Hold on, wait.
Kareem is on the top 10 list over Magic, so he had of everybody on this list. It's only one.
No doubt.
It's only 2 cats got a teammate.
No doubt.
That's Kareem and Magic, and nobody penalized. Well, no, I'm sorry. That's wrong. Kobe and Shaq teammates.
Yeah.
And Kareem and Magic teammates. But folks,
I'm not telling you.
Folks Kobe Bryant's a better basketball player than Magic Johnson to me.
Absolutely. No doubt about it. He's absolutely a better player.
Kobe gets dinged in people's list because he was with Shaq, but Magic doesn't get dinged because he with Kareem. And
so to me, it's that same argument for me. So you're right. People ding Kobe because early on in the championship runs, Shaq was the dominant player. He had to play the B side. To me, that's all Magic did. Now, when Kareem was gone, they were still going to championships.
They went to one without Kareem.
They went to a championship. That's all. That's all I'm saying. He led them to a championship, and he was still one of the top players in the NBA. That's all.
He was second to MVP.
To the time he left, he was still a dog.
Okay.
Irving Magic Johnson ain't coming off this list.
All right. Tim
Duncan. And he's quiet, so sometimes we tend to not want to hype him up. Tim Duncan was the best offensive power forward and one of the best defenders to ever play this game. Now I know Flash.
Hold on, we saying he the best offensive power forward over Karl Malone?
To me, he is. Karl Malone's the man, but to me, Tim Duncan is unstoppable on either end of the court. That's just me. Now, if somebody says Karl Malone, I got no issue with that.
Well, I was just talking offensively. I had to take
I got no issue with that.
Karl offensively. Okay.
I got an issue with Karl Malone being in front of Steph.
Oh, you talking about? You talking about Ray list?
Oh, you talking about jumping ahead, jumping ahead of the list.
Jumping ahead.
That's fine. I got no problem with that. I'm just one of those guys where I'm going to protect some of these older guys who didn't win championships. I don't like when they go after guys like Charles Barkley. When I saw
I agree.
When I saw Charles Barkley play, there wasn't a lot of guys that were better than him on a night in, night out basis. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't appreciate that. So I'm not going to let people come out and say, well, you got to clip Karl Malone and clip Charles Barkley. No, we're not going to clip them. They just didn't win championships.
Yeah.
They just didn't win the ultimate thing.
Yeah, they ain't got to sit at the back of the bus, but they got to be in the middle. They just can't be in the front.
Really, but that's what I mean. That's how big of hallowed ground a top 10 is, because when you say you're gonna take somebody off,
they coming for Kobe season. They coming for Kobe and Bird.
Can't do that.
They coming for Kobe, Bird, or they didn't came for Wilt. Then Jordan came for Wilt. I would have thought Wilt was safe. I would have thought this man averaged 30 and 20
well,
points.
Well, hold on. Time out. First off, you say I came from. What I did was we were talking about Chris Broussard list, right? Yes. So Wilt was already in the back.
Yeah,
so I ain't come for him.
Yeah, he was already.
I just didn't let him up. You know how when Kevin Hart said when Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl, he tried to get up on the stage,
right?
And the security guard didn't like. That's what I did to Wilt.
Yeah,
that's all. So I ain't come for him.
Oh my God!
I just didn't let him in.
Do you understand how blasphemous you and Chris Broussard are, Joe?
What,
Joe?
Okay, no. Listen to me.
Oh my!
You have to.
God.
You have to think about my criteria for being in the top 10. I look at stats, but I also look at championships.
He got 2.
Curry has 4.
Curry won 2 of them by being the second best player on his team. Well, as we just said, that's tough to think about. He did take a. He was blessed. He won 2 with super teams. Can you give me that?
Yes.
He won 2 with.
Yes.
All you had to do was stay alive.
Okay. Who was Wilt's second best player?
When he was with the Warriors, I don't know.
So it was just him.
That once he linked up with the Lakers, you got Jerry West, and then you had Elgin Baylor. But I think Elgin Baylor retired before they won that.
When did he get his 2 before?
He got Lincoln? 1 with the Warriors, and I think he got 1 with the Lakers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, what you guys are telling me, and it seems like I'm gonna have to accept a fate at some point. My brothers in America is telling me that at some point I'm gonna have to decide whether Steph Curry takes a spot from Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, or Kobe Bryant. That's what y'all telling me right now.
No. Keep on adding, brother. Wilt Chamberlain is fair game.
There's no way he could take a spot from Wilt. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Look at where we are with the conversation. Look at how vast it is. Chris Broussard, for all the stuff I say about him, has written for the New York Times. Yes. You were in the media. You know the weight that holds. This man got a vote for these NBA awards.
No question.
And he said it on nationally televised sports show. So then you come down to the grassroots where we are. Independent black-owned media. And our brother JoJo just said the same thing. That man fair game. Folks gonna come for him. He fair game to go with Kobe and Larry. Who else is on here?
Magic.
Folks coming. They coming for him too.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like you guys are right, because at the end of the day, the conversation is should Curry swap with Magic?
Ooh, it's hot.
What? Okay.
Are we ready for
that? Out of Wilt and Larry Bird, who's better?
Wilt Chamberlain.
Y'all say Wilt Chamberlain. I really feel that Larry Bird is the man.
Over Wilt Chamberlain season.
Just me personally, I rock with Larry Bird before I rock with Wilt Chamberlain. For real.
Hold on.
Quick question. Where do you have Wilt all time?
If I were to put a list, I wrote a bunch of names down, just kind of give me some perspective on.
Okay.
And I didn't put it in any order. Like I don't have a 1, 2, 3.
Gotcha.
When I put it down, and maybe subliminally or subconsciously I do.
Okay.
As I wrote the names out, I did have Wilt number 9 as I wrote them out. Just as I started spitting them out in my head. Here's how I spit them out. I did MJ, LeBron, Kareem, Bird, Magic, Kobe, Tim Duncan. Yeah, I mean that's how I did it.
Magic. That's a big statement.
That's how I did it, man. I'm serious. Like, so in a sense, I did put together a top 10 list.
Yeah.
Now I would like to be able to go back and kind of compare some things. You know what I mean?
Maybe swap.
Yeah, maybe swap out a guy here or there. But the way I wrote it out, man,
we're gonna have to put in some work this summer because We're going to put in some work this summer.
It sounds like we got to put together
list.
our top 10. You're right.
Because
that's what it sounds like.
This night is not the way I was anticipating. Yeah. I was planning on going at Chris Broussard, and I see his dissension in my family as well, America. Okay? Because look at this. Okay, everybody, I love Mr. Russell. I love Mr. Russell.
Absolutely.
I don't love Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain on some more stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave that over there. We just talking ball right now. Okay? Mr. Russell, for his career, averaged 15 points.
Yeah.
Wilt Chamberlain doubled that. Okay?
Yeah.
Mr. Russell's known for his rebounding with 22.5 a game. Wilt basically averaged that. He averaged 22 point. He averaged more. He averaged 22.9.
Right.
Okay? Then you put on top, everybody say he was one of the strongest players of all time. Can leap, can run track and everything like that.
High jump, triple jump type dude. Yeah, absolutely. 2
championships, 4 MVPs, 7 scoring titles. That's only surpassed by Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Yeah.
His all-time scoring average is only surpassed by Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Everybody knows Mr. Russell for rebounding. Wilt Chamberlain is an 11-time rebounding champ himself. Like this man is.
And if Mr. Chamberlain was alive, by the way, America, he would tell you all this too. He would say, "We are wilding," because he'd be like, everything the Wells just said. He'd say, "I did it, and I'd still do it in any era."
All I'm saying is, I think all that's supposed to translate into more than 2.
It's a team game, though, Joe.
No,
when he was the Warriors, look at what we can name Bill Russell's guys, Bob Cousy,
right.
Havlicek. We can name them. When Mr. Chamberlain was with the Warriors, you can't tell me his second best player off the top of your head. Maybe that's our OGs doing a bad job.
Yeah.
Right.
But all I know when he with the Warriors, rookie year, 38-27. Sophomore year, 38-27. 50-26 the next year.
Yeah, that season's crazy.
Real quick, what did you listen? Prepare your mind for this, Wells, okay?
Are you about to
prepare your mind?
Prepare your spirit, rather.
Yeah, all of it. Like, listen. What did you just tell me about the Pistons and the Lakers?
What did I just tell you about the Pistons?
I'm just saying.
Why you want to remind me of that? Why?
Because what I'm saying is the Lakers had 4 Hall of Famers. They had 4. And a team that had, you know how I think about the NBA Hall of Fame, though. I will admit that. I feel like everybody get in. But I'm just saying, these guys won.
The Pistons.
So you telling me Wilt had nobody, but this man is putting up these in.
Well, we say nobody.
Well, you know what I mean. Like an all-time guy like Russell. I'll put it that way.
That's what the OG telling me. Now
I'm just saying that those stats has to translate into more than 2 championships. Oh, it has to.
So we penalizing the man who got 2 chips.
Here's the thing. I'm not putting somebody that hasn't won anything. It's somebody that has won.
You putting the greatest. You're saying like Wilt is the most dominant player, perhaps of all time, right? Just physical dominance. Right. And you're saying you're trading him out with the greatest shooter. So it's a great for a great in Joe's mind. It's a great for a great. The greatest something versus the greatest something.
Yeah, the way y'all make me feel is like I put Wilt at 77 back there with Clay or somebody.
The disrespect.
I can do that.
Oh, man.
This man off the court exploits should have him on your top 10, at least.
Hush.
Anyway.
Hush.
Since I don't know about it. Since y'all being so disrespectful, I had to bring it to the square.
Yeah, top 10.
Which is another show, but just put it on something. But I had to come from that. That man off the court exploits should at least have him here. Because y'all tripping. You ain't if 30 and 20 can't excite you. Maybe 3,000 can excite you.
Yeah. If 30-20 can't do it for you, nothing can.
Maybe 3,000 women can do it. I don't know.
It's tough, man. Which is why, America, you're welcome. We're about to bring you a top 10.
Obviously, we must.
Chris Broussard, you welcome. You got saved today.
He got saved, and you know what? I was gonna say that he was making light-skinned brothers look bad again, like Drake did with that album. but you showed me it's not just yellow boys like Chris. I thought Chris Broussard was being a cheerleader for Steph because he a fellow light-skinned brother. That's really what I was about to say.
Okay.
But now I see that it's just guys who play guard. Chris Broussard played guard. JoJo played guard. Guys who like to shoot the basketball from deep. They love what Steph has done to the aesthetic of the game. So when they get to go out there and hoop, you ain't got to do this yah no more.
You just told me.
That's what you
just told me how Steph affect the game without the ball being in his hand.
That is true. This man, Wilt Chamberlain, literally had them changing rules because of him only.
They talking about creating a 4-pointer because they feel like the 3 is too close.
But both of them changed the game. But one of them.
So it's okay.
Y'all just want to get rid of Magic. Don't worry about it. We'll be back to this. Y'all want to get rid of Magic Johnson. I see where this is going.
No.
I see where this is going.
Want to get rid of Magic.
No, I don't. Why y'all keep putting that on my resume?
He wants to get rid of Magic and Bird. He want to get rid of Magic and Bird.
No, I didn't say that.
Don't worry about it. You know, I'm done. I'm done with this segment.
You know what? I close out the show with Wales want to get rid of Magic and Bird. It's okay. It's okay for Wilt to be out the top.
They just really keep putting that on.
Put it on.
See, that's what I be talking about.
For real.
My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.